Good morning everybody and welcome back to Visit Fylde Coast. This is part 2 of our little series of Talbot Gateway redevelopment videos, and this is about phase 3. So there's a long way to go on this one yet, but it's underway and eventually it will come to fruition. So I've started here because I'm going to show you a map first of all. Are you ready? And it's windy, so I need to do just a little bit of juggling, so just bear with me. Right, so this is what we're looking at. So we've got this map, and just above my thumb at the bottom you can see 2 yellow outlines, and they are the Talbot Road multi-storey car park, which I am stood right against, literally right against. The pink line that's outlined on the map is the car park that we stood looking at here. And about halfway along on the left hand side is the hot pub. And that's included in the development as well. So this little road here is East Topping Street, this one, which marks the right hand boundary, that right hand pink line. And there's the hot pub. And this street here marks the left hand boundary, and that's Cookson Street on the plan. So now I've orientated you, I'm going to take you for a walk round and we're going to go and have a look and see what's happening. Let me just juggle these back into my pocket. I'm getting better at juggling, but there's still an act to it nonetheless. So this, as I said, is phase 3, but phase 1 was Bickerstaffe House, which is this big building in front of us, and that houses the council, Blackpool Council, and a lot of different offices and different public sector departments. Phase 2 is Wilkinson's redevelopment, which if I just turn the camera to the left, you can see now that's the Wilkinson's redevelopment that is there no longer. It's been demolished, and that's where a new hotel and the new tramway terminus is going. And we've just done a video about that, so I'll pop you the link to that in the description. So this is going to be phase 3. And all these big regeneration jobs take quite a lot of doing. It takes a lot of planning, lots of organising. You can't wave a magic wand and just make it happen overnight. So kind of star of the corner, if you like, is this pub, which it's known now as the Hop, but it was only renamed the Hop in the 1990s, and that's Cookson Street looking down there, and you can just see, if I just stand a little bit more to this side, at the other side of the traffic lights without getting knocked down when these pass, and just see that dome in front of you there. That's the Regent on Church Street. So this hot pub dates back to 1872, and it was originally called the Viva's Hotel. It got its first spirit licence on the 5th of September 1872. Wow, that's old. I mean, it's a lovely building. There's a planning application notice here, look. What does that say? Compulsory purchase order. So this was named after Richard Vivers of Fulwood, and he was a clerk of the Gorton estate. Look at those trims up there and those cornices. You just don't build things like that today. Such attractive old buildings. Anyway, the pub was sold to the Threlfall Brewery on the 9th of January 1900, and it was renamed the Hop in the 1990s by Whitbread, who then owned it. And then Green King finally closed it on the 25th of November 2017, and Blackpool Council bought it in December 2017 as part of the Talbot Gateway redevelopment. And then Blackpool Council also have an arm's length operating company called Blackpool Entertainment Company, and they reopened it as a trading pub in February 2018. Obviously it's closed now because of the coronavirus pandemic. So it's going to be partially demolished. The front of it is going to be retained. Which bit they call the front, I'm not quite sure. Maybe they mean the exterior of it. And the rest of it is going to be, the rest of the site is going to be a dentist surgery and some car parking. There is some car parking down here. So that's what that corner's going to be. Now, if we can find any street numbers, numbers 5 to 31.
How close to you is this?
I know. I know it won't. Numbers 5 to 31 King Street are going to be demolished. And I think there's never any road signs anyway. This must be King Street. I think this is King Street that we're looking at now, and this is all going to be demolished. Which is no bad thing, is it, looking at it? So there's a long way to go yet. This is all still at the early stages of planning, but the developers are Muse. They did, in fact I remember going to a presentation, that's the side of the Sainsbury store there, a presentation donkeys years ago that Muse did when they first started the redevelopment of phase 1. And thinking, oh, it's going to take a long time and I wonder what I'll be doing in 10 years. Now you're kind of thinking, I wonder what I'll be doing in the next 10 years. But they've submitted an outline planning application with Blackpool Council. And it's a 2.5 acre site which includes East Topping Street and this car park. When it's been demolished, it's going to host a new office block for civil servants and a brand new health centre. Blackpool Council already owns 90% of the land and they've got compulsory purchase orders in for the rest of it. But the good thing about it is that this is going to form, when this has been redeveloped, it's going to form a new gateway down to the town centre. This is where the ABC was. The former cinema, some more planning applications and CPO notices there, look. And this is all used as temporary parking space at the moment, but here we're back onto Church Street again. So that's the plan for this plot. So if you just bear with me a second, I've got another drawing in my pocket which I will juggle out for you to look at, which kind of shows what it is that they're building. So if we just walk over here, I should be able to show you this. Just 2 seconds. Bear with me. So that's the site as it is now. And the hot pub over there. And this is what's going to be built. So you've got that kind of arrangement. So the pink block is this area of land. Let me just move out of the way. The pink block is this area of land, and then you can see Talbot Road car park in the drawing straight in front of you. The hot pub is coloured in green on that other corner, so you can see it's a big redevelopment and will look much better. It's going to completely transform this area, and the good thing about it is that it's going to make a better gateway down to the town centre and the new conference centre. And if we just walk a little bit further around here, I noticed the crane on the Winter Gardens is swinging round this morning. It's obviously busy. There you go, you can just see it, look, above the top of the building there. And just walk a little bit further. And it's got to be nearing completion soon, surely. But these are all planned and linked projects that will completely transform Blackpool Town Centre. There you go, look, you see the crane now. So that's where the conference centre is, and you can see how close it is to the new tramway exchange, the railway station, and all the new developments. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, give it a like, share it with your friends. We're in Blackpool this morning. It's Monday the 15th of February, and we're in Blackpool this morning making some videos to kind of follow on in a bit of a sequence to each other. And the next one that we're going to do is Church Street. So if you've subscribed and hit that little bell for notifications, you will know when we've uploaded that, and you'll be able to watch it, and you'll get notifications for all our live broadcasts and everything that we're doing. So you'll have a lovely day, and we'll see you soon. Bye for now.